All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Tuesday, the 4th of November, set by Brummy. First, let's have the cryptic clue of the day. Yesterday, primarily Guy's utterly nefarious plan of wantonly deploying explosives around Parliament, luckily others thwarted. It was an acrostic. You had to take the primary letters of every other word. Spells out gunpowder plot, not easy to say. And the words also describe it. Well done to Mike and everyone else who got that one. Today, Wild West figure broke out of many a jail, etc. 8-4. Wild West figure broke out of many a jail, etc. 8-4. And in the first word, the fifth letter is M. All right, let's see what our friend from Birmingham has for us. Couples go around it. Vegetation covering the lot. Oh, we have two envelope indicators, like couples, could be pairs. Go around might be literally it, but it can also be sex appeal. S-A, our sex, S-E-X. But then vegetation covering the lot. I prefer the first part being wordplay. And so, of course, it could be a double envelope with vegetation going around the couples, going around it. Yeah, I don't know. And then the lot is the definition. All right, how about, surprised to see Diana Krall mentioned. Distinctive feature of hot finale from Diana Krall, improvised around Miles. All right, I think we're getting some clue as to what kind of music Brummy likes. Well, hot finale, I think, is T. And then improvised could be an anagram. Oh, Miles. Of course, he wants us to think of Miles Davis. I think that can just be M. Distinctive feature. Yeah. So I think actually it might be finale from Diana. Oh, hot could be H. Finale from Diana is A. Yes, and then now we anagram crawl and we get a hallmark, a distinctive feature. Compares toy army. Well, compare can be a host or an MC. I do like it, first word being host, and then a word for toy. Oh, and the apostrophe S actually may be important because that S may carry over to the second word, host, and then S and three letters for toy. And it's going to mean army, like an army, a host of something. Don't get it. Criminal group takes cover. That's old hat. All right. I think it might be an old hat. And maybe it is a criminal group like mafia, mob. Or, of course, criminal can also be an anagram indicator, anagram of group. And then maybe the cover of takes would be a T. Ooh, we'd have top, but top rug. And it's not going to be top hat. No, I don't see that one either. Let's try a few more downs. True quality of a cold copper blue. Cold can be C, copper, Cu. Is going to be a shade of blue. Don't see it. school kids in worship remove from security list? Question mark. Yeah, I think that might be the definition at the end. I'm thinking something like D. Maybe the question mark is because it's a bit of a stretch. Yeah, decertify or something. School kids. I'm wondering if school kids could be young fish of some kind. And inside a word for worship, oh, well, if it's a verb, adore. So it might begin AD. Yeah, an AD beginning could indicate something negative like removal. Add, yeah. No, I'm not seeing it. All right, trim foreign girl, not right for wild boy. I think it might be a wild boy. Like, I don't know, Tarzan. Well, he was a man, not a boy, but is there, oh, Mowgli? Ah, yes. So trim can be, is it Mowgli? M-O-W. And then girl, without the right, is just G-I-L. And I think foreign is the anagram indicator. And we get Mowgli or Mowgli from the Jungle Book. All right, businesses crushing bloody beliefs. I think it is going to be beliefs. Companies would be CO for company and then add the S, and a bloody steak would be red, and that gives us credos or kratos. Colleague, clot, dumps wife. All right, I'm thinking the definition is colleague, and we have to think of a word for clot that has a W in it, and we dump the W for wife. Clown, that would give clon. Oh, it could be clot as a verb, like your blood clots, but I can't think of another word for that. I think it's more likely the idiot meaning. No. How about variant of Mao flu carried by US composer in disguise? I think we are going to anagram Mao flu, and then that leaves 4 letters for a US composer. Because of the yes, the G, I was thinking of John Cage, and of course it must be camouflage. All right, how to end a verbal communication problem. I think a verbal in British slang can be having an argument, a row, like they had a verbal. So maybe it is how to end a verbal, and it also means communication problem. I don't get it. Enterprise, say, of burglars finally breaking into celebrity joint. All right, I read that Enterprise say, and immediately my radar went off that the Enterprise was well, in real life it was a space shuttle, right? But of course, Star Trek. So I'm thinking a star ship. This is the voyage of the Starship Enterprise. Yeah, burglars finally is that letter S, and that breaks into celebrity is a star, and a joint might be your hip. All right, so now we do have some nice letters for 4 and 5 down. School kids. Oh, that could be class. Oh, how about declassify? Yes. Oh, this is clever, I think. The school kids is a class inside deify, treat as a god or worship. And here, true quality. So maybe it's A is A, cold is C, copper is Q, and then a shade of blue, or, well, there are other meanings of blue. True, I suppose, accurate. True quality. Oh, accuracy, racy. Yes, blue humor is racy. I like that one. Oh, well, this is timely with Dick Cheney passing away. Bush maligned Maoism. I think we're going to anagram Maoism to get a form of a shrub, I suppose. Meaning bush. All right, I have two M's to, don't know. I was going to say ambush, but that's, of course, that's not it. Bush suggested it to my brain. What? Okay, I'm going to, this is terrible, but just for some reason, the word Maoism tricks my brain and I can't anagram it. Oh, could it be like the bush, the African bush? No, mimosa. I think I think of mimosa as a drink, but it is also a shrub, I think. All right, so now our couples go around it. Vegetation covering the lot. Oh, maybe couples go around it is a cryptic definition. Something couples, Fred couples, but I don't know what a word for vegetation would be ending in M, covering. Oh, the lot could be all. Oh, it is couples go around it. Not necessarily romantic, but a ballroom dancers. So broom. I think there's a specific plant called broom. I think with different varieties, but maybe it is also a general term for brush or vegetation. Anyway, I'm happy enough. I'll write it down and we'll check the definition at 15 squared at the end. Ooh, so it's not, well, it could be something host. Well, maybe it's a compares the definition. Toy comes up a lot as to toy with someone, to trifle, or play. Play. It's compare as a verb. Oh, that's very tricky. If you compare, you play host. All right. There's my old hat. All right, I don't think it's the anagram of group. Maybe group with C. But it must be some kind of cap. Maybe. Old hat. No, but this could be something up. Makes sense. How to end a verbal communication problem. Call up. No. Oh, and there's my colleague. Oh, it could be an ally, which is Wally minus the W. All right. Pan's range of talents, not sex primarily. Oh, so I think range of talents is a charade, but without an S from sex primarily. And I think pan as in a some kind of pot or pan, frying pan. Range of talents. Not quite getting it. Ecstasy ring, encouraged to carry injector. Oh, an injector could be a syringe. So ecstasy can simply be E. Ring. Oh, it's a hidden clue. It carries within ecstasy ring encouraged. Dear oh dear. All right, how about lemonade drunk in gallon containers the moderate way? All right, I think lemonade drunk is an anagram of lemonade, which is 8 letters. In gallon containers, well, we only have 2 more letters. So I'm thinking maybe 2 G's go around the outside. And I'm wondering about hang up then for 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12 across. Yeah, so I think then we would end in NG probably from lemonade. The moderate way, like the gentle, the moderate way. Don't get it yet. The lead on Eddie Cochran's arrangement for Trespass. The lead on Eddie might just be a letter E, and then Cochran's arrangement is anagram of Cochran's, and I think, oh, it's just Cochrane without the S, and then encroach is trespass. Traveler wants to carry back organ. I think it might be a traveler, and then some word for wants, like needs, is going to carry maybe an organ. No, it's actually the wants to is just really a connecting between the definition traveler, a famous traveler from literature, and if in order to get that, it wants or needs you to put a word for carry, which might be lug, backwards, and then the organ is the liver, and that gives us Gulliver. All right. Another criminal one. Organization with criminal department, initially open to access. No, I need more for that one. Insect might escape. Yeah, might is may. Escape is fly. All right. Oh, another broom. Player isn't playing with broom. End of concert. Oh, I'm thinking it might be a player, as in someone who plays a particular instrument. And I think we're going to anagram isn't with broom, which is 9 letters, plus the end of concert is a T. Yeah, I think it's going to be an IST. What do we have left over? NBR, M. Oh, and another T. I think a trombonist. Oh, even if I spell it correctly, might be better. All right, I love the sound of a trombone. Musical refrain led by Henry. All right, Henry, we have to remember, can be a scientific unit with the abbreviation H, so led by. And a refrain can be a tune or an air, and that gives us hair, the musical 60s, right? Certainly it feels very 60s. Short period before Southern agency turns over decorative piece. Oh, a short period ending in C could be a parsec, but I don't. Oh no, a parsec is a measure of distance. Oh, I'm making a terrible schoolboy error there. I think the same one they made in Star Wars. Yeah, short period. Well, that could be a sec. Oh, it could be a mo. Oh, how about a mosaic for a decorative piece? Short period is a moment. Southern is S, and the agency is the CIA, and that turns over. All right, one of the Crays, possibly Reg, retired full of dread. That's a great clue. I'm sure it's got nothing to do with the Crays. Well, I say that, and then I think, how about gangster? So one of the Crays, possibly. Yeah, I think that might be it. And I think we do actually reverse. We reverse Reg and fill it full of angst for dread. All right, I like that. Creating a border. Don't start being non-committal. Oh, I think it's edging. When I did have a garden, that was one of my favorite things to do, was the edging. Yes, if you're being non-committal, you're hedging, but we don't start, we remove the H. Mean to get slimmer. Mean could be as in average, it could be intend. I'm just thinking this might be a double definition. I don't see it. Greek character leading pocket uprising. All right, well, with the M, the first Greek character I thought of was mu. And then it must be a mutiny. How is pocket the same as tiny? Oh, I'm thinking maybe pocket-sized. That's the best I can come up with. All right, I think we've looked at everything once. Not bad, but not great. But yeah, this one I was thinking of how to end a verbal communication problem. Oh, it's a double definition. So a problem you have might be a hang up, which I think is hyphenated, but you can end a verbal communication by telephone if you hang up two separate words. I'm confident of that. All right, organization with criminal department initially open to access. I'm just wondering about CID, but I don't think it is. I think department initially is the D at the end. And I think open to access, transparent, I was going to say unlocked, but that would probably be an N or an R. No, not seeing it. Ooh, I do have my M here. All right, lemonade inside of gallon containers. Can that be AG? I don't think so. All right, I'm going to try the anagram helper. All right, lemonade is 8 letters. I'll put in, yeah, let me put in an X just because I'm not sure what that's going to be. Golden, the golden mean. Is that right? I think it's the likely anagram. So that means gallon. Gallon containers. Yeah, I should have thought the outside of the word gallon, the GN. But the golden mean, is that what that? Oh, I think I'm confusing it with the golden ratio. I'm not exactly sure now that I think about it what the golden mean is. I finally remembered the word I was trying to think of for a frying pan could be a skillet, and range of talents is a skill set minus that S in the beginning. All right, we have our open to access unfenced. Certainly has something to do with criminals. Oh yeah, criminal is a fence. Oh, and the organization is the UN. All right. The mean would be the norm to get the slimmer, narrow. Yeah, I can't think of any norm O word. Narrow doesn't, oh, it does mean to get slimmer. Yeah, as a verb. Yeah, I was thinking of the adjective, but yeah, definitely. But then why is mean narrow? I don't get that yet again. All right, just my old hat. All right, so what's the criminal group takes cover? That's old hat. Yeah, let me pause and maybe think about the first letter for either a criminal group or an old hat. Well, I remembered, I think I'd said it earlier, criminal group could be mob. So I looked up, yes, there is something called a mob cap. It can be written as one word or two. And a large high frilly cap from the 1700s, or a plain cap or headdress for women tying under the chin. All right, never heard of a mob cap. All right, let's check all. Looks like everything stayed put. Did we have any theme or pangram? I don't think so. All right, let's head over to 15 squared and see what they're saying. All right, the puzzle, or the blog is by Peter O. The puzzle is by Brummy. A typically amusing offering from Brummy. That's nice. Broom, yeah, is vegetation. Oh no, it is the specific shrub that is being defined here, it seems. And then in the downs, golden mean, yeah, it doesn't explain what that is, but yeah, GN are the gallon containers. Mean is narrow. I don't understand why. Pocket as in pocket battleship. All right. Two very minor points. Let's see. I'm trying to see if someone is going to ask about narrow. I'm sure someone is going to mention it. All right, well, I'll look at that in my own time. I won't hold you up. Anyway, thanks as always for watching. Have a great day.